if you could start the recording.
Yep, we're started.
Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. It's just wonderful to think about seeing all of you. Do turn off your video because evidently that has become a distraction for some people. And we're going to get started, and I'll disappear in a second. Here we are. Good. This is just my first screen that reminds everybody that we are asking for a donation of $5 minimum for each lesson. Some of you have been, in fact, all of you have been very, very generous. I have not told anybody how much we have raised so far, so you're the first group to hear it. You know, it costs us $52,000 to run the program in Cambodia every year, our 5 schools. The schools are closed right now, but we are paying the teachers in full and the librarians. Everybody's being paid, and of course, all our maintenance costs all continue. The teachers are upgrading their skills and studying every day and improving their own English. And anyway, we have raised, in the last 4 weeks from our Zoom classes, we have raised over $18,000. So we're over the moon about that, and we're just so thrilled and so grateful to all of you for participating. And in my newsletter tomorrow, if you don't get the newsletter, please email me at barbaraseagram@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to put you on the list. Now, I just have to get my chat window organized. There we go. Good. Give me a second. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. I think I clicked something wrong. Can you hear me, Tim?
Yep, we can hear you and see you.
Yes.
Okay. My document, I think, is a little bit large, and I'm trying to shrink that. But I think I can't do it at this moment. Is that correct?
Well, if you go into full screen, it'll automatically fit to the size of the screen.
Oh, okay. That's what I didn't do.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep, there you go.
Yes, except, okay. I can't move it over, can I?
Not in full screen.
You see, my right hand, okay. My right hand bar is somehow all there as well with all the pictures that are blank right now. So I need to know how to move this over to the right. I see how I can, no, it's there, it is reduced. Well, we will be just fine. I'm so sorry about the delay, folks. There we go. I thought we had it all figured out, but I'm just. There we go. Next page. I want to tell you that today we are having a tribute to the Beginner Intermediate Lounge. They're called BIL, and this is an organization created by a wonderful lady named Maureen in New Zealand. And tonight we were supposed to be on their site on BBO, but we're not because the voice on BBO does not work. So we're doing it on Zoom, but I want to just tell you a little bit about BIL because they are just a wonderful organization, and we encourage you to join. It's $45 a year, and you can go to their website at www.bilbridge.com. Please write that down, and then you send in an application for membership, and then they will accept you, and you'll have 3 days to look at the site, and if you choose, then you can join. And they have free teaching sessions, they have mentoring sessions, and the members who are here from BIL are able to participate tonight free of charge because that was a special deal for the existing members of BIL. So I'm really delighted to tell you about them. And thank you to Joan, and thank you to Babs. They're all part of BIL. And also, why have I lost her name? Forgive me. I'm sorry, but I've lost it. But they're just wonderful volunteers who help with this organization. So you can find BIL by going to www.bridgebase.com to casual, and then you go to all public and private clubs, and then you look for BIL manager, and then it has Billy's Retreat, BILLIES Retreat. Okay, and so do watch for that and explore that if you will. Okay. Now, we're going to talk briefly. We're just going to have a little review. You already know all of this, but just a little review to make sure everybody's on the same page. We're going to start about opening leads against a Trump suit contract. And I can see your chat messages now. I'm sorry, it took me a while to, things were a little messed up. Now, can you tell me, what would you lead from the Ace King 5-2 against a suit contract? You can tell me in your chat bar. Those of you who are able to do chats, tell me. Yes, you're going to lead the ace. In modern day bridge, we lead the ace from the ace-king combination. Used to be different. By the way, the ace from the ace-king combination on opening lead is only on opening lead. Partway through the contract, partway through the hand, you actually lead the king with the ace-king combination. And the reason for that is that sometimes partway through the hand, you want to just cash an ace. And whereas without having the king, so you want to be able to lead an ace and not promise the king. So partway through the hand, if you find yourself on lead and you have the ace king, you actually lead the king. By the end of that trick, your partner will know whether you had the king queen or whether you had the ace king. In other words, if your king wins partway through the hand, then clearly the king most likely you obviously also have the ace. So against a no trump contract, ace king 5-2, what would you lead there? Yes, you'd lead the 2. Good. Excellent. You'd lead the 2. Correct. And with the king queen jack and the queen jack 10 and the jack 10-9 starting with the king, what would you lead? You'd lead the king. And we call this the top of the perfect sequence. And then we've got the king, queen 10, queen, jack 9, jack 10, 8. Those are called the top of a broken sequence. So you see, if this was the king, queen 10, 4, and you led the 4, then the opponents might win it with the 9 and then play the ace and then trump your queen, king and queen later. Or against no trumps, you may never get to develop these tricks. So we always lead from the top of the sequence. Lois Diane Harding has no sound. If you can help her out, Tim or Phil, thanks very much. Special thank you to Tim and Phil for being here. Okay, now what will we lead if we have this combination of cards? You have the king, queen, 5-2 against a suit contract. What would you lead? You'd lead the king, absolutely. Wouldn't be our favorite lead because we don't have the 3 cards. We don't have king, queen, jack. We don't have king, queen, 10. But if we have to lead the suit, lead the suit, we're going to lead the king. That is correct. To drive out the ace so that your queen will become a trick later on. So against a suit contract, you lead the king. But against a no trump contract, you probably guessed, of course, you're going to lead the 2 because you don't have the 3rd card in a row, the king, queen, jack, or the king, queen, 10. You would lead the 2 against a no trump contract. Against a suit contract, what would you lead with this combination of cards? That's good. I'm seeing some answers. If you had to lead that suit, because they bid every other suit 14 times, then you'd have to lead the ace. That's correct. But the better thing to, that's good that you're telling me that. You're going to lead another suit. Against a suit contract, you try to avoid leading suits that have aces. Very good. Now, how about if against a no trump contract, let's go to the second one here. If you had the king, jack, 10-4, what would you lead? King, jack, 10-4, what would you lead? You'd lead the jack against a no trump contract. We call that leading the top of an interior sequence. You don't have to have the 3rd card here. You don't have to have the 9 or the 8. You would lead the jack. You see, they won't be able to trump these later against a no trump contract. And so you're going to develop tricks for your side. But against a suit contract with king, jack, 10-4, I would strongly suggest not leading that suit at all. You would really prefer them to lead it for you. Next screen. Okay, now, if you have the king, 8-4-2, what will we lead? If you don't have a sequence, what will we lead? Yes, the 2. That's correct. And the 9-5-2, what will we lead? We'll lead the 9. And we call that leading the top of nothing. And we call leading the 2 leading the bottom of something. So if you'll just remember that wonderful city in Massachusetts called Boston, and that, of course, is what it stands for. Bottom of something, top of nothing. Now, partner suit. What to lead. I know this is a review for all of you. We're going to get more interesting in a bit. Now, what will we lead in partner suit? When we have the queen, 5-2, what will we lead? Now, back in 1939, we led the queen in partner's suit because we led the top of partner's bid suit. That is no longer the case. No longer the case. With the queen, 5-2, we're going to lead the 2, bottom of something. I'm going to see if I can put in a little explanation for why. Okay, let's see. Let's say you lead the queen because you have the queen, 5-2, and let's say declarer has, it won't stay. Okay, let's say declarer has the king, jack, 5, and your partner has over here, your partner has the ace and 4 little ones, okay? If you lead the queen, pretend this is declarer, if you lead the queen and partner wins the ace, and now she leads it back, declarer gets 2 tricks in the suit. But if instead you'd led the 2 and partner wins the ace, when partner leads it back, you'll score the, if she scores or plays the jack, you'll score the queen. If she plays the king, you'll get the queen later, okay? So that's why we don't lead top of partner's bid suit. We lead based on all the same rules that you've just learned. In this case, it would be bottom of something. Okay. That won't go away. How do we get that to go away, Phil? I'll just get the mouse back, maybe.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm sorry about the hiccups, folks. Okay, so we'll lead the 2, bottom of something. Now, doubletons, we always lead high then low. So we'd lead the 9 with a doubleton. Now, if you have raised her suit and you have 3 small, no exception to that rule. We'll just lead top of nothing. We'll lead the 9, top of nothing. The exception comes with if you have the 9, the 5, and the 2, and you have not raised her suit. You must now lead a small one, and I know that's an exception for you. And the reason that you're going to do it, you're going to lead a small one with the 9, 5, 2 if you have not raised her suit. And the reason for that is that it's more important to her to know that you don't have a doubleton, because otherwise she might think that you can rough the 3rd round. Okay? No, Bettina, that's nothing to do with leading. Okay? Nothing to do with leading. By the way, it's Bettina who gave us the extra information about helping with the chat bar, and she's given me some information about TechServe Toronto, which is an organization that helps people, seniors in Toronto and maybe outside Toronto, and helps them with sorting out their laptops and their computers and their iPads. And so thank you, Bettina, for your help. I'm going to put that in tomorrow's newsletter. Now, what will we lead here? No, we don't do that, Babs. We don't do that. No, the question was about leading count. No, we just lead small from 3 or 4 small if partner has bid the suit and we have not supported it. We must lead small so that she knows that you're not going to rough it later. All right, now, when we lead the ace, just a little review here. When we lead an ace, we want to watch to see whether partner smiles or whether partner frowns. If she's got the queen, the 9, and the 2, she should be smiling, playing standard signaling. If you're playing something else, just reverse what I'm saying. If you're playing something called upside down, okay? No, we don't play middle, high, low, Yolande, but you might. Some people do play middle, up, down, and middle, up, down is called mud, but we don't, that's not what I teach. It's not what I prefer, but whatever works for you and your partner, you talk to your partner and see what they want to play. Anyway, we lead the ace, and now we must watch to see partner's face. So we want to see if partner's smiling or if partner is frowning. So in this case, playing standard signaling, she'll be smiling because she's going to tell partner that we can win the 3rd round of the suit. So ace, we play the 9. She continues always from the top with the king, and now we play a small one, and that's called the high-low signal. And now West is going to play a small one, and partner's going to play the queen. And this way we take the first 3 tricks. Showing, that's called showing our attitude, which is what we do when partner leads a high card. The first time the suit is played, this applies. The first time the suit is led when partner leads a high card. So there's a question about whether I recommend standard signaling or upside down signaling. Upside down is the opposite of what I'm teaching you here today. And upside down is a very good system, and it makes much more sense because we don't waste high cards, but people do get it muddled up and they muss it all up. And so I teach standard and I play standard myself. It is my personal preference, but I think if you are comfortable with upside down, I think it is an excellent and very wise system. Okay, so now when we lead the ace, partner's going to show her attitude, and we are defending, this is diamonds, and we are defending a heart contract, and the contract is 4 hearts. So the ace, 9. She's going to play the 9 because she can win the 3rd round of the suit. So ace, 9, king, 2, and now she can play a third round and partner's going to trump it. Okay, so watch for that. And now the next one. We lead the ace, small, and what should partner play with this holding? Playing standard signaling. What do you think? The 2, that's right. It says, I can't help you with that suit. I cannot help, and I cannot win the third round of the suit. So partner should not now continue with the king, because look what happens. Look what happens if you continue with the king. Declarer is going to score the queen. So we play the ace, partner plays the 2, which is a big frown. We must not continue. We should now try to get partner on lead so that partner can lead, as we say, through declarer's queen. And when the partner leads back a card, she'll play the 9. If it goes 10, West is going to play the jack, and then is going to play the king. And that way you score 3 tricks, as opposed to if you played the ace and then played the king, declarer's queen is going to become high later. Now, there's a good question, which is, should one show high-low if you don't have any trumps? No, actually, you shouldn't, because partner's going to expect that you can trump the third round. So if you don't have any trumps, but you know, how often does that happen? Not very often. Okay, so we're going to be playing some hands. Let me just see if I can configure this a little bit differently. Give me a minute. Can you see the entire screen? Can all of you see the entire screen? Tell me if you can.
Yep, we can see it.
You can see it. So the chat bar doesn't get in your way.
Nope.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be playing some hands on BBO, and I'm going to be doing all the playing of the cards. But if I show you all 4 hands right at the very beginning, of course, that's a little easy for you. So I'm going to start by just having a little exercise here on the screen so that we discuss the bidding here and we decide what the opening lead is going to be. And then I've got 10 hands that we're going to be playing, and that's our lesson for today. So north is over here, you're east. So north is here where the hand is pointing, okay? 1 heart, pass, 2 diamonds. Yes, they're playing 2 over 1, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, and now south is going to bid 4 hearts. So 1 heart, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 4 hearts. And now it's east's turn to lead. And what should east lead? So you can tell me in the chat. Okay, most of you have decided on the King of Spades. Deanne got it right. And A. Morris got it right. And Marilyn Ankenman got it right. Good job. And Bill got it right. And Linda Swanik and Susan Samuels. And yes, and Betty Sobet and Patty Chasnoff. Good. Now, excellent. Did you hear the auction? Yes, it's automatic. We'd like to lead the King of Spades, and that would be a normal thing to do. But here's the deal. You got to listen to the auction. If the bidding had just gone 1 heart, 3 hearts, 4 hearts, indeed, the King of Spades would be the right lead. But the bidding went 1 heart, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 4 hearts. And so, what should we lead? we should lead a diamond. They've got 4 diamonds in the south hand, most likely 4 diamonds in the north hand, and you've got 5 diamonds. Your partner has at most, she's got most 1 diamond. And that would be only if north only had 3 diamonds, which is possible. So now it becomes a question of, since we've decided that we are going to lead a diamond, we have to decide which diamond it's going to be. So when we're about to give partner a ruff, we must tell her which suit to lead back when she's finished ruffing. So we would like her to lead back what after she's finished ruffing? What would we like her to lead back? A spade, that's correct. So therefore, we're going to lead the 10 of diamonds. Some of you may not know the suit preference signal as well, but the suit preference signal is something we do when we are giving partner a ruff. We can tell her, if we lead a high card for her to ruff, it says lead back the higher ranking of the 2 remaining suits. So we're going to lead the 10 of diamonds. Perfect. And now we're going to stop the share for a moment, and we're going to go to the other screen. Here we go. Okay. And now we've got a hand here for you. So the bidding's gone. 1 heart by north. So we're going to bid it. 1 heart. I'm sure you'll agree with that. I hope so. I unfortunately have lost the chat bar. Just a moment. Okay, here we go. We've got it now. Okay, that's excellent. Good. So it's gone 1 heart, pass, 2 diamonds by south. Would you have bid that? Interestingly enough. It was Allison, by the way. It was Allison is the other person that I had to thank for being part of BBO. And I had forgotten. I'm terribly sorry, Allison. So 1 heart, pass. Would you have bid 2 diamonds, or what else might some of you have bid? Tell me if you had another idea. See, 2 hearts is going to show 6 to 9 points. Remember that bridge is a language. And if you bid 3 no trump, well, you might agree to that with partner, that if that shows 13 to 15 and 3 hearts. It's all about your partnership agreement. I would prefer to have had a spade stopper in order to bid 3 no trump, though it certainly is a balanced hand. So my choice would be to bid 2 diamonds, because you can't use Jacoby 2 no because you don't have 4 card support. So 1 heart, pass. You're going to bid 2 diamonds, pass. And now north will bid 3 diamonds. And now, because south does have enough points for game, she'll now bid 4 hearts. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, now, so we've agreed that east is going to lead the 10 of diamonds, which is going to ask for a spade led back. So 10 of diamonds, small diamond, and West is very happy about this turn of events. Does West really have that many hearts? Oh, happy day. Okay, so she's going to ruff it. And now, it would be wonderful if West would have the courage to underlead her ace because partner asked for a spade, but I think it's really, quite frankly, it's just too much to ask. I think it wouldn't be right. So we're just going to bid, we're just going to lead the ace. Someone has asked, why can't we go straight to 4 hearts? That's a very good question. 1 heart pass, 4 hearts is the weak freak that shows 2 to 9 points, 2 to 9 points, and it shows 5 trumps. So we never use the weak freak when we've got a good hand, okay? And the other question was that some people wanted to bid 1 heart, 3 diamonds, probably as a Bergen raise, showing 10 to 12 points and 4 trumps. So you see we've got A, too many points, and B, not enough trumps. So 1 heart, 3 diamonds, if you're playing that shows not Bergen, but if you're playing that it's a standard American jump shift, that would promise 18 or 19 or more points, no more. And no, East should not overcall diamonds because they are very weak. Our overcalls will promise a good suit. Okay, West is going to lead the ace of spades, small spade, 9 of spades, 4 of spades. And now we're going to lead back. We do want a diamond led back again. You see, East doesn't know that you have all those trumps over there. So we want the higher ranking of the 2 remaining suits. So we actually do it in this scenario as well. Okay, 8, 10, Jack, 5. And now 7 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, 3 of hearts, and a diamond. And now West has no way to get partner back on lead, though he can try. So he'll just lead another spade because we're going to be making declarer rough in her hand. And that's always a good thing to do. So 2 of spades, 8 of hearts, queen of spades, 6 of spades. And now declarer is going to pull trumps. Without continuing on with the play, you can see that when declarer pulls the trumps, which she's going to do, we'll just do it because we've got several different levels of people playing today. And now we've pulled all the trumps. Can you see that after the ace and king of diamonds are gone, because we had 4 diamonds, opposite 4 diamonds. By the way, West should discard a 10 of clubs, saying, I love clubs, by the way, partner. I'm guarding them, and I've got something good in hearts. So now king of diamonds. What did I do wrong? Oh, because I have to play the queen of diamonds. Good. And the 3 of spades. And now can you see that declarer has to lose a club? At some point, West is going to score a club. And so you're down 2 on this hand because of brilliant defense and because you remembered that about the auction and you led a diamond. Okay? Now, East knew not to lead a spade. It's okay to lead a spade suit when the dummy has spades and making declarer trump in her hand. It's always the very, very best. North bid 3 diamonds. Bettina wants to know. North bid 3 diamonds. Why would she not bid hearts again? Now, she's already promised partner that she has a 5-card heart suit. And so if she can give more information, that's what she should do. We try not to rebid our 5-card major unless we have no other bid. Okay? And so now we're going to play another hand. But first, we're going to go back to look at the exercises. There we go. Okay, so this is hand number 2 now. And so we're going to do our homework on hand number 2. So I'm going to tell you how the bidding went. It went 1 club. Hang on a sec. I know to you guys it looks super simple. I'll get it perfect one day. All right. Now, one club by East over here. One heart overcalled by the south hand down here. That's north that we can see there. One club, one heart. One spade over here. And two hearts. We're going to raise because we have 6 points. This singleton is worth 2 dummy points. So we can raise to 2 hearts. Okay, raising partners overcall. East now bid 2 spades. And now it goes past 4 spades. So what you need to know is that West is in 4 spades. 4 spades. So you tell me what you think you're going to lead. Let me see if, just a sec, I've got to find my chat bar again. Sorry. Okay. So what do you think you're going to lead? Tell me. Partner bid hearts. Don't forget partner bid hearts. Just consider that. I didn't say it was right. When partner overcalls the suit, we practically always lead it. I'm throwing you off, and I'm being very unfair. Okay, good. Now, here's the thing. Normally, we lead partner suit when she has overcalled. In fact, when we don't lead it, it says we don't have any. And partner knows we have because we raised. But you have something special here. You have what we call control of trumps. You know that you're going to get in very quickly. As soon as declarer starts pulling trumps, you're going to win with the ace of spades. And when you get in with the ace of spades, then you can lead partner suit. So what I'm saying is that when you have control of trumps, that's a good time to lead a short suit, a singleton or a doubleton. We love leading short suits. We would lead a void if we could. You might not get that. But you're going to lead the 10 of clubs, okay? 10 of clubs. So I'm going to show you how that all works in action now. Thanks once again to Babs for teaching me how to do that. Okay, now, so the bidding's gone. One club by East. One heart by South. One spade by West. And North, 4, 5, 6, 2 points for this. Always count your distribution. You've got dummy points, 2 hearts. And now East is going to bid 2 spades. You shouldn't bid any more. You're just a minimum. And you're telling partner, did I do that wrong? Sorry, West, 1 club. Yeah, I did it wrong. Let's undo that. What went wrong here? Babs, I wish you could tell me why board 2 has West as the dealer. Because West is not the dealer on board 2. East is the dealer on board 2. However, we're going to change that. Okay, we're going to make this hand pass because they really were not the dealer in my world. Okay, so pass, pass. Forgive me, I'm sorry about the glitch. 1 club, 1 heart. This hand is too good to make a jump over call to bid 2 hearts, in case that's what some of you might have been thinking. It's just too good. Okay, 1 club, 1 heart, and now West is going to bid 1 spade, and North is going to bid 2 hearts, and East is now going to bid 2 spades, pass, 4 spades, pass, pass, pass. Okay, good. So we'll just pretend on that one, and it is correct in your notes that you're going to be getting. Okay? West is in 4 spades, and remember we talked about the fact that North is going to lead the 10 of clubs instead of leading partner's suit. Okay. So the 10 of clubs, and let's see how it goes. 10 of clubs, let's say small club, and declare is going to win the king of clubs. And declare is going to draw trumps because they've got to. So king of spades. Now you see how important it is to have the control of trumps. It's a very, very useful thing. Small spade, small spade. And now North is going to lead partner's suit. Now, North raised partner, so with 3 small ones, they're going to lead the 10 of hearts because partner knows that she doesn't have a doubleton because she raised, and you won't raise with a doubleton. So 10 of hearts, let's say it goes small heart. It is important for South to overtake that 10 because they want to be on lead. They know that partner wants a club ruff because otherwise, why did partner lead a club instead of leading her suit? So Jack of hearts, 2 of hearts. And now they're going to lead back the 9 of clubs, telling partner again what to lead back. 9 of clubs, 4 of clubs, 8 of spades, and the 3 of clubs. And now another heart, 5 of hearts, king of hearts, ace of hearts, 7 of hearts, and now another club, 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 rough, club. And at some point in time now, declare is going to draw trumps, but when she gets to dummy with the ace of diamonds, she can throw away now her 2 losing diamonds on the ace and queen of clubs. So she's going to be down 2, but we can't get any more tricks, okay? We're not going to score the king of diamonds. We can't get everything. Now, let me just see if you have any questions. Tell me if you have any questions. Oops. So ask your questions. What does the 10 of hearts tell partner? Sorry, who had the 10 of hearts? The 10 of hearts just, it's top of nothing. Top of nothing. That's all. If she'd had the queen, 10, 2, she would have led the 2. North can play a small diamond before declare draws trumps. Sorry? North can play a small diamond. Rona, I don't understand the question. What do you mean she could play a small diamond?
I think they're trying to suggest a way to get the king of diamonds as well as maybe an alternate lead, the North playing a small diamond.
Well, then she won't get the 2 club roughs because we've got to get partner on lead. Okay? So we can't have everything. We can't get 3 tricks there. Now, I can't see it. Okay? Dale is telling me you have to accept the undo in the lower right corner each time. Sorry, I'm not sure what that's about. Any other questions? Everybody okay? All right, we're going to have another hand. And we'll hope that the dealer behaves on this hand. It is behaving on this hand. I don't know what went wrong there. There we go. Okay, and now on hand number 3, South is the dealer. I hope all of you can see the screen okay. Now, if you have supported partner, oh, the only, there was one more question. The only difference between leading when partner has bid the suit is when you have 3 or 4 small. That's the only difference. The rest of the time, if you had the queen 5-2 and you had to lead that suit, whether partner bid it or not, you would lead the 2. So it doesn't change at all. It's only when partner has bid the suit and you have 3 or 4 small that you lead top of nothing if you have supported her suit, and that's normal. And you lead a small one from the 3 or 4 small when you have not raised her suit, so that she knows that you're not going to ruff. Okay? So now we have this hand, hand number 3. You're the dealer. And you're going to open the bidding south. And what are you going to open the bidding with? Everybody agrees with 1 no trump? That's reasonable. Yes. 15 to 17 high card points, balanced hand. Even if you have a 5-card major, please open the bidding with 1 no trump, regardless. Okay, and the bad guys are not going to bid, aren't we glad? And what should North bid with this hand? But right now, we're going to stop the share, because I need to give you your exercise. Okay. Now, let's have a look at this. So it's gone 1 no trump, pass. And what's this hand going to bid? All of you know. 2 hearts, transfer to spades. I hope everybody's playing Jacoby transfers. It's as old as time. And it completely different from Jacoby 2 no trump. One is done, this is created, the Jacoby transfer was founded and invented by Oswald Jacoby, the father, and Jim Jacoby, the son, invented Jacoby 2 no trump. So 1 no trump, 2 hearts, and South is required to bid 2 spades, which they do. And now North is going to bid what? What's next? I would just bid 3 no trump. Just 3 no trump. Yep, absolutely. Some people might bid 3 clubs, as someone suggested, but I would prefer the bid of 3 no trump and hope that they lead a club. Okay, instead of telling them exactly what to lead. So 1 no trump, 2 hearts, 2 spades, 3 no trump. Now on this hand, South happens to have 4 spades, so there's a gun to their head. They absolutely must bid 4 spades now. They absolutely must. Okay, so they bid 4 spades, and now it's this person's turn to lead. And what will they lead? No, excuse me, this person leads, because this is a strong hand, the no trump player. Good. So West is leading, and they led the 5 of hearts. The 5 of hearts. Okay, so now it goes 5 of hearts, small heart, and you're going to win the King of hearts, because if you play the ace, it says, I do not have the king. So you win the King of hearts, and now what do? That's my question to you. So give me in the chat bar, give me some answers. What's next after the King of hearts? So some of you chose to lead the Ace of Hearts next. Some of you are leading a club. I'm only showing 2 hands right now. It's deliberate. If I show you all 4, you'll know what to lead. Okay, so you're only seeing 2 hands right now. So that's normal and everything's fine. And I'll take you to the BBO screen momentarily. Okay, so most of you chose to lead a heart at this point, and some of you chose to lead a club. Now, I want you to, just because you're capturing, if you play the Ace of Hearts, yes, indeed, you are capturing the queen in the dummy, but it's important to think through this. Now, you've got 6 clubs. That's what it should be ringing alarm bells in your head. You've got a 6-card club suit. and the dummy has 4. That's 10. Daniela, I need you to turn off your video if you would, hon. Thanks. Daniela, turn off your video. Thanks. So you've got 6 clubs and North has 4 clubs. That's 10 clubs accounted for right there. When declarer opens the bidding with 1 no trump, she must have 2 clubs. 99% of the time, she'll have at least 2 clubs. That leaves your partner with a singleton club. Now tell me this. Why on earth, if West has a singleton club, why did West not lead a club? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Now, why did she not lead a club? Well, she didn't lead a club because she doesn't have a club, possibly, right? So let's now have a look at our BBO screen, which I shouldn't have showed you in the first place. All right, 1 no trump, pass. So North is going to bid 2 hearts, pass. 2 spades, gun to head, they must bid, pass. And now we never rebid our 5-card spade suit or 5-card heart suit when there's been a transfer, because you already told partner that you have 5 of them. So now you just tell her you have enough points for game and you bid 3 no trump. And it goes pass. And this hand is tempted to pass because they're so balanced, but they mustn't because they have 3 spades. And the law is that when you have an 8-card fit in a major, you should try very, very hard to always be in that major. Okay? Pass, pass, pass. It's harder for the men who love to play hands in 3 no trump. Just kidding. Okay. There. Now, so we're going to play it, and 5 of hearts is led because it's 4th of longest and strongest. You know, the diamond wouldn't have been wrong, but they lucked in and they led the right thing. 5 of hearts, 3 of hearts, king of hearts, 2 of hearts. And now East is going to lead back a club for partner to ruff because they know that partner is most likely void. So we want to tell partner what suit to lead back when she's finished ruffing. So when we're giving partner a ruff specifically, we lead a high card for her to ruff. And that says lead back the higher ranking of the 2 leftover suits. Now, hearts and diamonds are the 2 leftover suits because spades are trumps. They don't count. So 9 of clubs, 4 of clubs. If you had, by the way, if you had the ace of diamonds now, you would have led back the 2 of clubs to give her a ruff, okay? So the question is, if it went 1 no trump, 2 hearts, 2 spades, if North had a 6-card spade suit, Gary asked, would they just bid 4 spades? That is correct. They would indeed. So 9 of clubs now, 4 of clubs, 4 of spades, and the 3 of clubs. And now West is going to lead back another heart, okay? And they still want, they want a club led back. And so they're going to lead back their smallest card, 4 of hearts, queen of hearts, ace of hearts, 7 of hearts, and back comes another club. We're going to lead a high one back, and the reason is that you see this hand's now out of hearts. So they're going to lead a high one, asking for a heart return. 8 of clubs, ace of clubs, let's say, ruff, 10 of clubs. And now back will come a heart. Let's lead a high heart because it's high by now. Now, if declarer trumps it in the dummy with the 7 of spades, now this east hand is going to over trump it with the 9 of spades. And now is going to give partner another ruff. Club, club, oh happy day. We are having such a good time. All these ruffs, how many tricks have we scored? We've scored 6 tricks so far, and they're down 3. Now, Give me a second. Okay, now, I think they can only be down 3. Now, what we shouldn't have done, though, we shouldn't have allowed that. We shouldn't have done a small card from the dummy. So we did it, but we've got to go back and make declare do it correctly this time. How far back do we go? Just a minute. I think we've got to go back a little more. There we go. So this time, declare is tired of all this nonsense, and so they are going to rough high, and that would be the correct play. Okay, and a club and a heart, and now declare is going to pull trumps and stop this cross rough business. And now they're still down. How many are they down? They're going to be down only 1 instead of being down 3. I think I've got that right. And now a spade, diamond, ace of spades. It's hard playing all 4. Okay, and now she can say the rest are mine. But you did beat the contract because you shifted to a club at trick 2. If you had failed to find that club shift at trick 2, then declarer could pull trumps and now make the contract. So I hope that all makes sense. Let's have another look. Now, we're on the next hand now. We're on hand number 4. Okay, because I didn't want you to see all 4 hands from the get-go, or it really is, it's too easy. So West is going to open the bidding with 1 spade, and East bids 2 spades. South bids 3 hearts, and now 4 spades. And so North leads the 5 of hearts. So it goes 5 of hearts, 4 of hearts. Let me get my chat screen back. Okay, so you tell me, 5 of hearts, 4 of hearts, what card should South play? Tell me, everybody tell me what you think. Some are playing the queen, some of them are playing the ace, and some are playing the 10. Okay, there's a rule. There's a rule, a hard, fast rule, so you'll never go wrong ever again. When your partner leads a small card, this is the rule. When partner leads a small card and dummy comes down with small cards, the third hand plays their highest card. It's called third hand high. You've all heard that. So not sort of high, but third hand high. So 5 of hearts, 4 of hearts, we must play the ace of hearts. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, so ace of hearts, third hand high. The only time you don't play third hand high, and it's not an exception, it's if you have the ace and the king. Then you play the lowest one, because we win from the bottom, but we lead from the top. So if you had the ace king, you'd be winning it with the king. So 5 of hearts, 4 of hearts, ace of hearts. So that wasn't my major question. My major question is, now what are you leading back? Because you're going to lead back a heart to partner. What are you going to lead back? Or does it matter? Could it be the 10? Could it be the 3? Could it be the 7? Does it matter? Okay, everybody's got different ideas, so it's good to have opinions. Excellent. So once again, this is the suit preference signal. You see, don't be so busy giving your partner a rough because you suspect you're giving her a rough. You don't know for sure, but you suspect you're giving her a rough. So if you're giving your partner a ruff, don't be so busy doing that you forget that you want a ruff too. You see, you're fresh out of diamonds. So you frantically need partner to get on lead and lead a diamond for you so that you get a ruff, okay? And then you'll be able to give her another heart ruff, okay? It's like beautiful music. It's almost like cheating, but it's legal because it's an international signal. Okay. Let's have our BBO screen back. There we go. Okay, so we're not quite ready yet. Okay, now, I hope everybody can see the screen well. So the opening lead, we've done the, no, we better do the auction or we can't play it. So one spade by West, pass, two spades by East, three hearts by South, and West is going to bid four spades. Pass, pass, pass. And North leads, partner suit. We try very hard to always do that. It shows respect. And anyway, it's a singleton, so it's a great lead on all counts. Five of hearts, four of hearts, ace of hearts, two of hearts. And now, we're missing diamonds. We're fresh out of diamonds. And we often are in such a rush to give partner a ruff that we forget that we're short in a suit and we want a ruff too. I wouldn't waste the queen. I would make them guess, though they know who's got the queen because you overcalled hearts. So I would lead back a high one here, asking for the higher ranking of these two remaining suits. Out of clubs and diamonds, okay, you want the higher ranking of the two remaining suits. So when we're giving partner a ruff, lead the higher ranking of the two remaining suits. This is all written out for you in your notes, and the hands are all in your notes for you too, folks. Okay, and North is going to ruff it. And now you see, she's told partner, South told North what to lead back. So North wants a heart led back because she still has another trump. And so she leads back the 7 of diamonds, and it goes 8 of diamonds. And South is going to ruff with the 3 of spades and the 3 of diamonds. And now we're going to lead back another heart. Heart. We should have undone it. It should have been the 7, but we won't bother. 8 of spades and the 9 of hearts. But North knows that South is still out of diamonds and leads another diamond, any old diamond now, diamond and ruff and diamond. And how many tricks did we manage to take? We took 5 tricks. And I think at this point, whatever we do now, declarer's going to draw trumps. He's going to win, draw trumps, and say, the rest are mine. Okay? Susan Samuel says she cannot hear. Can you help her with that, Tim or Phil? Susan, I think you have to turn on your microphone, which is at the bottom of your screen if you're on a laptop or on a computer. But Tim or Phil can help you. Okay?
Yep, I'll help her.
Thank you. Right. So we're going to go back now and we're going to look at the next hand. Here we go. Now, on this hand, the bidding's gone. 1 club by North, 1 diamond by East. Let's get the chat back. There we go. one club by North, one diamond overcall, a perfectly respectable overcall by East, and South is going to bid one spade. Two diamonds by West, two spades by North. Pass, four spades by South. So one club, one diamond, one spade, two diamonds, two spades, four spades. And so West has dutifully led partner's suit. And when you have something like the ace, let's do a little diagram for a minute. If West has something like the ace, 8, 2 in partner's suit, if it was no trumps, we would lead the 2. But against a suit contract, we never underlead an ace against a suit contract. So with ace, 8, 2, we would lead the ace. That's very important, okay? And that's not because it's top of partner's bid suit. It's because we don't underlead aces against a suit contract ever on opening lead. Okay, so the ace of diamonds is led, small diamond, and it's your turn to play East with this hand. So I want everybody to tell me what they're going to play. Yes, everybody, we are recording this, and by tomorrow, the recording link will be up on my website. So tell me what signal you're giving partner here and what you're going to play from the East hand when partner leads the ace of diamonds. Okay, now most of you are playing the 8 of diamonds. Some of you are playing the 2. All right. Good. Let's have a look. We'll go back to our BBO screen, and you're going to see it in real life. You'll see the whole hand. Okay, and so the bidding went one club by North. North is the dealer. One club, one diamond overcall, one spade by South, two diamonds by West. Now, once again, you might have thought not to do that. You see, you've got 4-card support for partner's 5-card suit. Doesn't matter that it's a minor. Okay, she's got a 5-card suit because she's overcalled. That singleton is worth 3 points. So 4 and 3, that's 7. We have a healthy raise. It's just fine. Okay, if you're playing it as a preemptive bid, if you're playing preemptive raises, which you learned yesterday, and if you were not vulnerable, then after 1 diamond, you might even consider bidding 3 diamonds, but you may not be ready for that yet. So I'm going to make you bid 2 diamonds, but actually 3 diamonds would be a fine bid. Okay, so 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, and 2 spades by North. Pass, 4 spades. I hope you agree with the bidding. Pass, pass, pass. So the ace of diamonds, yes, we're leading partner's suit. And I'm going to follow your instructions for a moment. I'm going to follow your instructions and do what most of you said you wanted to do. So I'm going to have you, ace of diamonds, 9 of diamonds. I'm going to have you play the 8 of diamonds and the 6 of diamonds. So you see now, West must continue with a diamond because you said lead a diamond or die. The 8 of diamonds was a strong command. It said, please, 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 please. How does West know that East has 5 diamonds? Because an overcall, after the bidding went 1 club, 1 diamond overcall, it said, I swear I have a 5-card diamond suit. It's an overcall. Okay, it guarantees 5 cards. Okay, so ace of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, back to this. 8 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds says, I want you to keep leading diamonds. So West will now lead small diamond, queen of diamonds. Remember, we always win from the bottom, but we lead from the top. And now I want to show you East's dilemma. They are on lead now with this situation, with the ace, queen, jack of hearts sitting over dummy's king 5. If they lead the ace, dummy's king is good later. If they lead a club, then declarer is going to draw trumps and be able to throw away 2 of her hearts on dummy's long clubs. So you see, East really didn't want to be on lead right now. They didn't want to be on lead. They really wanted partner to be on lead, and they wanted partner to lead a heart through dummy's king and 1. Okay? And so we have to think about this at trick 1. So we're going to go back and we're going to do some undos. I see I have to undo every single one. And one more. There we go. So ace of diamonds, 9 of diamonds. Since we don't want this suit continued, we're going to play the 2. The 2 is a great big frown saying, I don't like what you led. I know I bid the suit, but I was just kidding. And now West is going to lead another suit. So West has a decision to make. They know not to lead spades, and partner said, lead a diamond and I'll kill you. So they should know not to lead a club either, because clubs are just magnificent in the dummy. So you've all heard the expression, when dummy's on your right, lead to the weakest suit in sight. And when dummy's on your left, lead through strength, or heft as we call it. But this is ridiculous heft. So we don't want to lead back a club, because those long, strong suits in the dummy are usually declarer's project suit. So we're going to lead the 10 of hearts, top of the sort of sequence. If it goes king of hearts, East wins with the ace. And if it goes small heart, we play the jack of hearts, heart. Now we play the ace of hearts, heart, heart, king. And now East can cash the king of diamonds, diamond, diamond, diamond. And isn't that more fun? 4 tricks instead of just 3. Okay? Now, I want to hear some questions. Bettina has a question. Wouldn't the queen show to lead a heart? Sorry, which queen? I'm confused. Phil, Tim,
She's
can you
saying
work?
on the ace of diamonds lead, wouldn't you then just play the queen to show lead a heart?
No, that would be a high card, and it says lead, continue leading diamonds. No. We just have to show our attitude. A high card says continue, and a low card says please do not. Okay, so best to just play the deuce. Okay, if we lead a trump, declarer will win the trick and pull trumps. And then she'll throw away on her long clubs. She'll be able to throw away one of her hearts. And we'll only score 1 heart trick and 2 diamonds, and that's all. Okay? No, you can't give 2 signals at the same time. Thank you, Ruth. That's true. I always say that, when you're giving signals, it's like having a Post-it note, and you're allowed to put 1 Post-it note on each card, but only 1 Post-it note, not 2. Okay? All right. So we'll go back to
there's one more question there.
One more question, yes.
Above the last one you read. So when show suit preference and when show attitude?
Oh, so you're going to show attitude when partner leads a high card. When partner leads a high card on opening lead, or the first time she leads that suit during the play of the hand as a defender, we show our attitude, whether we like it or whether we don't like it. And suit preference is when we are giving our partner a ruff. Okay? when we are giving our partner a rough. That's called suit preference. Okay, that's the suit preference signal. It's not an attitude signal. It's a suit preference signal. It's telling partner which one. Okay. Now, okay, hand number 6. I have to go back to BBO for hand number 6. Okay. Because I'm going to show you all 4 with this one, instead of hiding anything from you. Because this is a very interesting scenario. On this hand, the bidding's gone. We'll do the bidding together. East is going to be the dealer, and they're going to open the bidding. It's very obvious. So you're going to bid 1 spade. I know you are. So 1 spade by East, and South is going to pass. For those of you who don't know that an overcall, which is what this is, promises 5 cards, you need to know that. That's important. 1 spade pass. And West is going to bid. What do you think? Tell me in the chat bar what West is going to bid. 2 spades. That's perfect. Yes, not 1 no trump, even though it's 4-3-3-3. 1 no trump. Yes, I would bid 2 spades. When you have 6 to 9, you're going to bid just 2. That's right. 2 spades pass. And now up to East. What should East bid now? East has the royal family, Ace, King, Queen, Jack, that's 10. 11 in the diamonds, that's 1 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And 1 length point, 18. When partner supports your suit, you're going to get yourself 1 extra point for the 5th card in the suit that's been supported, bringing you up to 19. So with 16 to 18, if you had you would bid something like 3 spades. But with 19, you're now going to bid 4 spades. Pass, pass, pass. Good. Everybody got that right. Perfect. All right. So now it's very easy for you to work out to lead the ace of diamonds, because the spade is a singleton and that's trumps, so that's not right. So you're going to lead the ace of diamonds. That's correct. Ace of diamonds, small diamond. And what's North going to play? Which one? What's North going to play on the ace of diamonds? 10 of diamonds is correct. Good. Smile at partner. Don't whisper with the 6 or the 9. Don't whisper, shout. Always pretend partner's a bit hard of hearing. Don't whisper, shout. Now, here's what might stop some people. When you see the Jack of diamonds from declarer's hand, you kind of have a big clue that declarer's running out of the suit, because they don't throw away jacks otherwise. So you might be tempted, Sal, to quit, but you mustn't quit. See, here, dummy has 3 more little diamonds. And if declarer is out of that suit, then she's going to have to trump in her hand. That is the nastiest, most vile, most evil, most vicious, wicked defense, always, to make the declarer rough in her hand. I see a lot of tricks get thrown away by declarer or defenders changing suits now at this moment in time, switching suits to something else. It always helps the declarer when you do that. Okay? So you're going to play the king of diamonds. Thank you, Babs. Babs says, tell us how you really feel, Barbara. Okay, so king of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, and now declarer is forced to rough. See what happens to her. Do you see that the spades on this hand are dividing very badly? North has 4 spades. East doesn't know that yet. So our job is always to shorten the declarer's trumps, because this is the long hand, it's called. More trumps here than in the dummy. More trumps than in the dummy. So we want to shorten that hand. And every time we shorten it, it takes away their power. You as a defender are like Delilah chopping off Samson's hair. Samson's hair, the length of his hair is where their strength was. And you're sapping their strength by, it's called tapping the declarer. Tapping or punching the declarer. It's not nice. So now we play a spade because we're going to draw trumps. Spade and the ace of spades. And now you see, this person sometimes gets it in their head now to quit leading diamonds, and they think they'll lead a heart because after all, declarer is going to trump it, but that's not it. We're going to keep tapping that declarer, or shortening her supply of trumps and being vicious. Queen of diamonds, 10 of spades, 2 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds. And I want you to see now that North has more spades than the East hand. And this is a beautiful thing, okay? Because it means she's going to score a trump trick at some point. So now what do you want? She's going to lead another trump. This hand should very quickly play a black club on the spade, and maybe declarer won't notice that you didn't follow suit, Sal, okay? So when declarer is pulling trumps, you want to play black on black as fast as you can. Don't hesitate a long time and then do it, or the gig is up. I know many of you have heard me say that before. Now, declarer is not going to pull any more trumps now. Declarers, yes, it's always, the strategy is always valid. Tapping declarer, always a good thing. She's not going to pull any more trumps because she's just found out the bad news. So she's probably going to lead a club. Club, club. King of clubs, club, club. And rough. And how many tricks have we scored so far? So East has scored 4, we've scored 3. Okay, North, South, okay. And now, declarer is still going to lead, defender, North is going to lead back yet another diamond. And look at this. 9 of diamonds, Jack of spades, 8 of diamonds. You see, while the dummy has one, we don't do it if dummy doesn't have any. We want dummy to have it. And now, actually, let's see. We can actually draw declarer's last trump. Who won that last trick? I'm sorry.
East.
I guess she did.
Yep.
Yes, okay, right, thank you. And now the 8 of spades, right. Okay, and I think they're down 2. We can't do any better than that because now, no, she can't get to that club. 7 of hearts, 2 of hearts, 10 of hearts, king of hearts, and she can't get to that hand to play the jack of clubs. Okay, maybe she could have done better, but I think it's either going to be down 2 or down 3. Okay, do you see why that works, everyone? Okay, yes, it was very cruel, Bettina, quite right, okay, good. Now, someone would like it repeated. When your partner, about showing attitude, when your partner leads a high card like an ace and you have the queen 9-2, you signal with the 9. You show your attitude. When you are giving your partner a ruff, you play a high card if you want her to ruff, to tell her to lead back the higher ranking of the 2 remaining suits. Or if you want the lower ranking of the 2 remaining suits, then you lead back a small card for her to ruff, and that says that you want the lower ranking of the two remaining suits. Why do we want the dummy to have trumps? I'm not sure what that means. We would not continue leading diamonds if dummy didn't have any of the diamonds. Is that what you meant, Dorota? I'm not sure. Tim, Phil, do you know quite what she means by that question?
Yeah, I think the question was because you had one trump left in your hand and they each had one trump. Why wouldn't you lead a trump to take both trumps out instead of leading a diamond to take just the trump out of the declarer?
Because then declarer can draw the trumps. You want to take away hers so that you get your trump trick yourself. You won't score it if you lead it because their trump was higher. Okay? But you'll have a look at the hand when you get it in your handout later. Okay? And then it'll all become, it'll make a lot more sense then. Okay? Because you can lay out the cards at home. If you can't do it on paper, then lay out the cards at home. That'll be better. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to do hand number 7 now. Now South has opened the bidding. The bidding's up here in the corner. 1 club. And West is going to overcall 1 diamond. And North is going to bid 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, or if you were playing support doubles, then you would bid double. It's a wonderful convention. So 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds. You would say double to say that you have 3 card support. So you can look up support double, or I can send you information on it if you want, okay? So if you are not playing support doubles, then you're going to bid 2 spades. Pass, 4 spades. Now partner leads the ace of clubs. And the dummy comes down. This is the dummy. Because North bids spades. And it's your turn to play, West. What will you play? Just don't give me any answers yet because I've got to get my chat bar back. Okay. So tell me what West should play on the ace of clubs. Okay. So some of you are playing the 2, some of you are playing the jack, some of you are playing the 8. Everybody's got a different opinion. That's what makes bridge so interesting. Okay. Now, why, oh, why did your partner lead the ace of clubs? And you know that your partner is always the best player in the room. So you've got to respect that she led the ace of clubs. And why did she lead the ace of clubs? She led the ace of clubs because, what do you think? It must be a singleton. Because after all, we tried really hard to not lead suits that the declarer and dummy have, that the opponents have bid. So it must be a singleton, especially when you have 4 of them. So if it's a singleton, she frantically needs to know right now how to get to your West hand so that you can give her a club ruff. And she doesn't know how to do that. So you've got to help her. You are the flashlight in that very dark forest. So what will you play? You've got to make a crazy, ridiculous play. Good. Yes, you're going to play the jack. Now let's look at it in real life and you'll see how it works. So much fun. Okay, now the bidding's gone. 1 club by South, you remember? 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 spade by North, and 2 diamonds by East. Or if you're playing preemptively, then you could have bid 3 diamonds, okay? So 2 diamonds, which would cause South great grief. So 2 diamonds. And if you were playing support doubles, great convention, then you would say double. It's specifically by the opening bidder when partner has responded in a major and there's been an overcall in your right ear. That's when you double. But you have to agree with partner that you're playing it, okay? You have to have that agreement. So 2 diamonds, and now 2 spades by South. If you're not playing it, pass 4 spades. Pass, pass, pass. So the opening lead, we agreed, was the ace of clubs, small club. Just give me a second. There we go. So ace of clubs, small club, and West is going to show, see, spades don't count, so they're not a leftover suit. Okay? There's 2, and clubs don't count because partner doesn't have any left. So there's always 2 leftover suits, hearts and diamonds in this case. And you want to show partner that you have an entry in the higher ranking suit. So you're going to make this crazy play of the Jack of clubs. Club. And now partner knows to lead a heart to you. So she's going to lead a small heart, actually, because you do the same thing when you want a club led back. You lead a small one for partner to win, to tell her that you want a club led back in case she thinks you don't have any trumps left. Okay, and a West, you're going to lead a high club, saying I still have a heart entry, and so I want you to lead a heart, club, club, rough, club, and now still another heart, small heart, ace of hearts, heart, and now we lead back another club, 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 rough, club, and now we lead back yet another heart, 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 rough, heart. And I think that's all the damage we can do. So we scored 6 tricks and they are down 3. And they are going to tremble when you come to their table. Because you see, we sometimes think, a lot of people think, you know, I'm so sorry, I'm not getting any cards, I'm just defending today. And you just want to play the hand. I want you to know that it's terribly important to be excited about the possibility of defense, because it is the most exciting part of the game. It's thrilling when you can beat your opponents, okay? And so get excited about it. Study your signaling. Watch partners' cards. And when we're discarding, we discard a low card to say, I don't like. If we're discarding, we can't follow suit. We can't follow suit. We're discarding. We discard the 2 of clubs, would say, I don't like clubs. And we discard a high club, says, I do like clubs. Unless you're playing upside down. Okay? Now, what if North, Ruth wants to know, what if North, because we talked about raising partner with only 3, what if North had had only 4 spades? Then North will not bid spades anymore. North will not continue on in spades unless they have 5. They would now bid no trumps or something like that, okay? There is something on my website under articles on the far right, lower down. Scroll down, folks, you do have trouble with your scrolling down. Scroll down and you'll find an article on raising partner with only 3. do you only tap the declarer if you have at least 4 trumps? No, even 3 trumps. You just tap it. You always want to tap the declarer, no matter how many trumps you have. You always do. It's always the right strategy. Okay, any questions about this hand? Okay, we'll go back to the other one.
Barb, there was one question there that I thought was important. They
Yes.
asked, why not play both hearts and then back to the void and clubs? So when you signal the heart lead and they take with the king and then go back with a club for the ruff, they're suggesting why not play both hearts, then go back with a club.
I'm not sure if that's going to work quite as effectively, and if we can get, I don't think we have enough entry. I think we lose 1 entry then. We can go back and replay. Let's try it. That's a lot of undos. You guys tell me when to stop. I think it's an awful lot of undos. Maybe the same, so we'll try it.
So I think right there.
I think this is good.
The king. Yep.
So we led the club and we won the, she led the ace of clubs, and West signaled with the jack of clubs, you'll all remember, asking for a heart. So now heart, heart, king, heart. So let's try that. Okay, now the ace of hearts, heart, heart, heart. Let's see if it makes it better. And now we lead back the 8 of clubs, club, ruff, club, and now a heart, 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 ruff, heart, and same thing. Same thing. They were down 3 before. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it turns out to be the same thing. Okay, so thank you for noticing that there was a different possibility, a different strategy. Okay, so now we're going to go to hand number 8. And here's how the bidding went on that one. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're doing fine. Okay, so on this hand, the bidding went 3 diamonds, double by north. You'll see the full hand shortly. 5 diamonds by east. And south is very gutsy and bids 6 spades. We'll talk about that bidding when you see the hand. 3 diamonds, double, 5 diamonds, 6 spades. Pass, pass, pass. So what do we lead against 6 spades? Oh, just a minute. Don't tell me yet until I get my chat screen. Thank you. Okay, now tell me what you're going to lead. Anybody who didn't get, if you didn't get your question answered, you can feel free to email me anytime, barbaraseagram@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer your question. Okay, so what are we leading here? Certainly a normal lead, the king of diamonds, isn't it? Okay, that's what most of you chose to lead. Now, you've got 7 diamonds. Your partner has she's probably got 3. So you're hoping to score a diamond trick, aren't you? You're hoping to score 1, but the odds on you scoring 2 are slim and none. It's almost impossible, because South would never have bid 6 spades if they had 2 little diamonds, most likely. So most likely you're just getting 1 diamond. Now, is 1 diamond going to beat the contract? No. You've got this hole here. You've got a club void. So you really, really, really would like a club ruff. So how are you going to get your partner on lead to lead a club? Remember, they're in 6, so they're not going to lose the lead often, are they? Okay? So you are going to lead diamonds. Indeed, you're leading a diamond because you know that partner supported your diamond. And yes, you're going to pray a whole lot, and you're going to make the ridiculous lead of the 2 of diamonds. Okay, so now let's look at the whole hand. I hope you're not finding it too confusing having back and forth, but I don't want to show the whole hand right at the very beginning, or it makes it too easy. Okay, now here we go. The bidding's gone. 3 diamonds by West. And North says, that's a perfect takeout double, isn't it? How many points does North have? Let me get just a sec. Tell me how many points North has after a 3 diamond opener. Everybody tell me how many points. 21 is correct. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And when you're going to be the dummy and you have 4 card support, those are dummy points. So if you have 3 card support, use the 3, 2, 1 dummy points method. 3 for a void, 2 for a singleton, 1 for a doubleton. And when you have 4 card support for all the unbid suits here, you are going to be the dummy. As the doubler, you are going to be the dummy. Okay? And so that singleton, instead of being worth 2, is worth 3. So you're up to 21 points. Lovely. So 3 diamonds by West, double by North. It's a wonderful takeout double. And now East, they have a really cruddy hand. Okay? And they're not vulnerable. So they're going to bid 5 diamonds, very gutsy. And it makes it very difficult for North-South. Now, North-South. South, look at South's hand. South knows that partner has at least 3 spades, so they've got 9 trumps between them there. She knows that North likes hearts too. That's a bit of a flaw. And she's short in diamonds in the South hand. That's a good thing. She knows that North, when they made a takeout double of 3 diamonds, also has support for clubs. So with 5, 5 come alive, and 6, 5 come alive too. So we're going to be very gutsy again, and we're going to bid not 5 spades, because the 5 level belongs to the opponents. So bid 6 spades. No guts, no glory. Pass, pass, pass. Okay. So now, can you see that if West leads the king of diamonds, they're going to score 1 diamond trick, and then whatever else they lead later, Declare is going to draw trumps, and she's going to play. She's got the ace of hearts, she's losing a diamond only, and she's got 92 tricks. So it's very important to be creative when we've got to try to beat the contract, okay? Hurt, maim, and destroy is what I always say about being a good defender, but always with a smile on your face and always with love in your heart. So we're going to lead the 2 of diamonds, not the jack of diamonds, because we have a club void. So let's look at this in action. 10 of diamonds, ace of diamonds, 5 diamonds. And now East stops and they think, why on earth did partner, who has the king, the queen, and the jack of diamonds, they opened with a preempt with 3 diamonds, and they promised a 7 card suit, occasionally 6, 7 of them. So they must have the king, the queen, and the jack. Did she not have the lesson on opening leads that with the king, queen, jack, they lead the top of the sequence. Why is she leading the two, for goodness sake? Well, she's leading the two because she wants to show suit preference for the lower ranking of the two remaining suits. So she leads back the club, okay? And just top of nothing in clubs. 8 of clubs, small club, and rough and club. And now they're down 1. Why is East bidding 5 diamonds? Because when they've got nothing and East West are bidding and West has bid, they want to make it very difficult. They know that West has 6 to 10 points. Let's do it together. 6 to 10 points, give her an average of 8, and East had 4, that's 12. That means that the opponents have at least 28 high card points, at least, and plus a whole bunch of distribution, enough for a slam. So the 5 diamonds makes it very difficult for them to now get to the slam. Would the opponents double them, Yolande? No, they'd rather play it they'd rather be in 6 spades and score either 980 for a not vulnerable game or 1430 for a vulnerable game. Okay, would West have diamonds to ask for an unusual lead when East gets the lead? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question, Pam. Do you understand the question, Phil, Tim? Could West have diamonds?
No.
To ask for an unusual lead, doubled, double diamonds to ask for it. No, West is on lead, you see. So it's not it's not a Leitner double because West is on lead. A Leitner double, which will be for a lesson for another day, would only be done by the partner of the opening leader. Okay? So I think we're running little short on time, so we're not going to do the exercise sheet. Well, we have to do the exercise sheet for this next one. Okay, back to that. There we go. Okay, so hand number 9, the bidding's gone. Listen to the bidding. 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. You maybe need my little annotation thing. Make it better for you. There we go. 1 heart by North, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 3 no trump. Okay? And the 2 of clubs is led, 5 of clubs, and we're going to play the ace of clubs now. For sure, we're going to play the ace of clubs. Okay? There. So we've played the ace of clubs. And my question to you now is, what will you play now after the ace of clubs? So tell me in the chat bar what you're going to play next. I don't see many answers. Okay, here they're coming. Okay. Okay. Most of you are leading back a club. Some of you are leading back a spade, in which case, which spade? You've said you've chosen the 6 of spades. Okay. Okay. Now, it is very, very, very important to have listened to this bidding sequence, everybody. You see, if it had gone 1 heart, let's say 1 heart, 3 hearts, 4 hearts, we don't have any clues. Or 1 no, 3 no, we don't have any clues. But we do have clues here. The bidding went 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 3 no trump. So, North has 5 hearts, and 4 diamonds, at least. I'm sure you'll agree with that. What you don't know is how many clubs does North have. You think you don't know, but you actually do know. East led the 2 of clubs. We are going to assume that she has a 4-card club suit. 4th of longest and strongest. She cannot have a 5-card suit or she would have led a slightly higher club. So when she leads the 2 of clubs, it guarantees, we assume it is a 4-card suit. If East has 4 clubs and there are 2 in the dummy, which you can see because you're sitting over here and this is dummy, okay? So 2 of clubs and you have 4 and partner has 4, that's 8. And there are 2 in the dummy, that's 10. That means that declarer has 3 clubs. So now we know declarer has 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 3 clubs. That leaves North with how many spades? How many spades does North have? 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 3 clubs. That adds up to only 1. Okay? Some of you are saying 2, but it is only 1. All right, so now we're going to lead a spade indeed, because she has a singleton spade. But which spade are we going to lead? Let's now go to the next screen. Just for speed's sake, do you mind if we make it a 3 no trump by North? You'll know that that's not the way the bidding went, okay? You'll know that the bidding, oh, I guess it's going to mix you up if you listen to the recording. So we'll go back and we'll start it, we'll do it properly. There we go. 1 heart pass, 1 spade by South, pass, 2 diamonds by North, pass, 3 diamonds by South, pass, 3 no trump by North. Okay, because they don't like playing in minor suits, because they don't score very well. So now the 2 of clubs, and we've done the arithmetic. 2 of clubs, 5 of clubs, ace of clubs, club. And instead of just leading back a club like a robot, you have to do that arithmetic. 5 hearts, 4 diamonds. Calculate that East should have 4 clubs. Yes, it is possible that he has only 3, but in bridge, you must assume. And so you're going to assume that it is 4. We don't assume in life. We do assume at the bridge table. Okay? So therefore 4 and 2 is 6 and 4 is 10. That means declarer has 3 clubs. That leaves declarer with a singleton spade. If you now lead the 6 of spades, declarer has gazillions of tricks because she's going to win the king. So you see, when you know it's a singleton, you can play the ace in case she has a singleton king. And East should now signal high with the 8 of spades, saying, I love it, because East has figured it out too. And now the 6 of spades, let's say 4 of diamonds, Jack of spades, 3 of spades. This is brutal. And now the 7 of spades, 4 of spades, 9 of spades, and a heart, and now the Queen of spades, club, anything, and the 5 of spades. And now we have 5 tricks, and they're down 1. And if you don't find that defense, then they've got 5 heart tricks, and 1 club trick is 6, and 4 diamond tricks is 10, and so they'll make the contract easily. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and now we're going to just have a look at the final one. Oh, I think we'll just do it here so that I don't hold you up. I've got time, I've got all the time in the world, but I did promise that we'd be through by 8, and some of you needed to know that. Okay, so now we're going to do hand number 10. And the bidding went one spade by okay. I think in the handout that you've been given, it's got the bidding a little mussed up, so you'll just figure it out, okay? One spade by east and double by south, and pass by west. And now tell me what north should bid. What should north bid? Just a sec. I'm sorry, you're quite right. I've got the bidding wrong. Thank you so much. Okay, so north has to pass. Yes, good. I'll try to get this fixed on your handout, but it'll be up there first. One spade double, pass, and now what should north bid now? Thank you for correcting me. But east was actually the dealer on this board, so I don't know what went wrong. Okay, one spade double, pass, and what will north bid? Now, not 2 hearts, okay? If they had, I'm going to give you a hand. You can jot it down on your notepad. It's real easy. If they had 3 little spades, the 2, 3, 4 in spades, and the 6, 5, 4, 3 of hearts, and the 4, 3, 2 of diamonds, and the 4, 3, 2 of clubs, after one spade double pass, they would bid 2 hearts, even with no points in their hand. So they don't have that. They've got some points. So they can't bid just 2 hearts. They should bid 3 hearts, because 2 hearts promises 0 to 8. So they would jump and bid 3 hearts to show 9 to 11. And that's what they've got. Okay. So one spade double, pass 3 hearts, pass, and south will happily bid 4 hearts on this hand. Okay. So 3 hearts, pass, 4 hearts, pass, pass, pass. Now the opening lead is the ace of spades. Now, what should west play? Does anybody know? Any idea what west should play? Okay, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. You are going to, some people have said the queen, and some people have said the jack, and some people have said the 5. So you're actually, this is a special signal against a suit contract. It's a special signal when partner leads the ace. You play the queen under the ace. And the reason that we do it, we say to partner, partner, if you should happen to wish me on lead, here's how to get me on lead. It says, I swear I also have the jack, or I have a singleton queen. So ace of spades, small spade, we play the queen. It doesn't say I wish to be on lead. It says, partner, if you should wish me to be on lead, here's how to get me on lead. Okay? And so queen, small. Now, look at the east hand. They frantically need west to be on lead, because if they next played the king of spades, and then they next played the ace of clubs, declarer's king of clubs would score a trick later. So now they know an entry to partner's hand. 4 of spades, 9 of spades, Jack of spades, 6 of spades. And now West is not going to lead back any more spades because dummy doesn't have any spades. So now they're going to lead back. When dummy's on your right, you lead to weakest suit in sight. So we're going to lead the 7 of clubs, 9 of clubs, Queen of clubs, 4 of clubs. And now East is going to just cash their ace of clubs. Club, club, club. And Bob's your uncle, 4 tricks, down 1. Okay? Yes, the low spade over to partner's Jack did ask for the club return, but the club return was self-evident because of the quality of the diamonds in the dummy. Thank you, Susan. That's a very good point. Now, what I'd like to do is take questions now. So I'll stop this and I'll take questions. Just a second. Okay. So ask me questions. Oh, Pat Norton says, glad I don't meet you very often at the table. That's very cute. Thank you. So who's got questions? Tell me, any questions? Remember to go to my website and download the handout, but remember that the bidding on that last hand is going to be a bit mussed up. And the handout will be there until Wednesday next week. There's going to be a recording of tonight's lesson, and that will later be tomorrow. That will be on the website. The recording for yesterday's lesson is already there. And if you have questions, please feel free to email me. Could I repeat what I said about leads when you have supported partner's suit versus when you haven't? It's when you have 3 small cards or 4 small cards in partner's suit and you have not raised her, this is in your notes for you, then you lead a small one. Better she should know that you don't have a doubleton, okay? Well, that's why Frank, the dealer was east on that hand. The dealer was east on that hand, okay? And that's why they would have opened differently, but I'll have to get that fixed. Thank you. So what do you do when you don't have the right card to lead back to partner? You always have the right card. Let me explain that when partner leads an ace and you have the queen, the 3, and the 2, you want to tell her that you love it, but you only have the 3 and the 2 with which to do that. You play the 3, but partner has to look and she will notice that there's no 2 showing anywhere in her hand or the dummy or by declarer. And so the 3 is a high card. A 7 can be a low card. If you, as her partner, can see the 6, the 5, the 4, the 3, and the 2, a 7 can be low. So you always have to look underneath partner's card. Someone else just asked, why did North bid no trumps when they had a singleton king? Because their partner had bid spades. So you assumed the partner had something in spades, and that's why. Okay? Thank you, folks, very, very much. I'll send out a little newsletter tomorrow. There'll be a quiz in the newsletter. I fixed the Google problem, and I hope. And so do the quiz on the Google links that I will be sending to you. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Tim. You're the best. And thank you, Cindy, who's our hostess on Wednesdays. Thank you, Babs, for being here again. And if Joan is here, thank you, Joan. And Allison, if you're here, thank you for being here. And I see my old friend, Jill Lynch. I got to tell you, I went to boarding school with Jillian Lynch in Barbados. And she's my friend from many, many, many years ago. And she's just taken up bridge. Too exciting. I hadn't seen her in 45 years. Thank you, one and all. Lots of old faces and friends visiting. It's really great. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Good night. God bless. Stay safe. Bye for now.